5 years of marriage. Surely that should have meant something. Truly believed we were creating a life together. Something steady and beautiful in its simplicity. Late-night ice cream runs, shared looks across noisy rooms, the comfort of routines. Only two people in sync could understand. It wasn't perfect, but it was ours, and I believed in it. That belief stayed intact until small cracks began to appear. Subtle at first, a laugh that seemed too guarded. Text messages she hastily closed when I walked by, and a smile that no longer reached her eyes. She said it was nothing, just banter from a work group chat with a colleague named Daniel. I remembered him. We'd met once. He was polite enough, but the way he looked at her lingered. It wasn't innocent. It was the kind of gaze that lays a quiet claim. Then the inconsistencies started to show. Her gym schedule didn't match the login at the club. She came home smelling like unfamiliar perfume, her hair done too perfectly for a workout. I brought it up gently. She laughed it off. "You're just overthinking," she said once. Another time sharper. "Stop being insecure." I tried to believe her. I tried to trust. But suspicion isn't loud. It's insidious. It grows in silence like a slow leak behind a wall. And by the time you realize the damage, it's already deep. Then came the night she said she was going out with Clara. Something inside me couldn't accept. I followed her. I didn't want to. I just had to know. Clara never showed up. Instead, I saw her meet Daniel at a distant hotel. I sat there in my car as she kissed him, gentle and familiar, like I'd never existed. I could have confronted her right then, but I didn't. I just drove away.
What broke me wasn't what she did. It was how easily she did it.
Like our marriage was something she could shrug off, a jacket she no longer liked. Our anniversary was just 2 days away. I'd made plans. Dinner at her favorite restaurant, surprise weekend trip, a bottle of wine she loved. All of it meant nothing, but I had one thing left to give her. Not love that was gone, but truth. That morning I woke before dawn, while she still slept beside me. I slipped out quietly and drove to the same flower shop where I'd once bought her roses when we first fell in love. I remembered the way she smiled then. Genuine, grateful, glowing. That girl felt like someone I no longer knew. I asked for a dozen red roses. The florist asked, "Anniversary?" I nodded. I couldn't explain. I didn't want to. Back home, I sat at our kitchen table. The one where we used to celebrate birthdays, argue, over takeout, laugh at stupid jokes. And I wrote, "No anger, no insults, just the simple, painful truth. I saw everything. There's nothing left for you to explain. These roses aren't for celebration. They're a goodbye to the love, the trust, and the version of you I once believed in." I placed the letter beside the flowers. Then I packed a small bag, tidied up after myself, and took one last look at the home we built. It didn't feel like ours anymore. It felt like a play had ended. The lights off, the curtain down, the seats empty. I left the keys on the counter and walked away. Not with drama, not with fury, just with the kind of silence that comes when something truly ends. I didn't message her. I didn't leave a note on her phone. I let the morning light deliver the truth. Later that day, I turned my phone back on. Missed calls, messages, first confusion. Where are you, then panic? Please talk to me, and eventually silence. Her sister texted me. Said she'd been crying since she read the letter, that she wasn't eating, just sitting there. I didn't reply. What could I possibly say? I had given her something rare, real love. The kind people search their whole lives for. And she threw it away for a moment of secret desire. Days passed. I stayed with a friend for a while. Slowly peace returned to my life. And morning coffee sipped in silence and walks without second viewing. Healing didn't rush in. It arrived gradually, with every breath I could finally take without her lies. She may have seen the roses and thought they were a romantic gesture, but they weren't. They were my parting gift at the funeral of what we once had.